Lana Scott, Lighthouse. So guys, I kind of slaved over this reading because I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was feeling and what was coming to me in the reading itself. And so for our incoming energies, we have overview, we have tier reverse. You need to make sure that you put yourself first, because you cannot help others while leaving your own self still needing something. You cannot overgive or over-enable other people who are not maybe meant to be in your life for the whole time. Life is moving forward, and as it moves forward, you need to make sure that the people, or that as time goes, and some people that are not meant to be in your life forever are going to slowly fade off into the background, okay? Ewaz is talking about life going forward, and not everyone is meant to be on your journey, okay? Life is going to be bumpy, and going forward, you need to realize that sometimes you still have to work on healing yourself, okay? With Fihu reverse, if you realize that there are people in your life that are using you or taking advantage of you at a situation, realize that them not being meant to be in your life forever. Some of them aren't meant to be in your life forever because they're meant to show you a lesson, maybe a lesson that you thought you had learned, and then you find that, again, you're overgiving or you're overdoing, and you cannot give so much that you have nothing left of yourself. If situations and people fade off into the background, sometimes you need to realize that either maybe you have learned the lesson and you realize that this isn't meant for you to do it, or you aren't meant to overgive, or you're not meant to, I don't know if I'm saying this right. Just make sure that you are not overgiving, and that the people, if they're short-lived, do not grieve. Some people are meant just to show you that you have learned the lesson, especially if you go, wait a minute, I want to help you, but if I help you with this, I'm going to be languishing. And that's what this whole message is talking about right here, okay? And the new situation coming up, it's still talking about making sure that you are still healing yourself and not giving other people so much that you wake up one morning, you look around and go, gee, everybody got what they needed, but I didn't get what I needed. You still have to work on healing yourself and looking and seeing where the nourishment for your own soul comes in, because you can't heal others if you're not still working on healing yourself. And because if you do that, then what you can't do anything about is you're going to have, things aren't going to move forward, because the universe is trying to show you something, either about the people around you, situations around you, and that maybe you are still healing yourself, and you have to find that, use your discernment and find that fine line between helping and enabling. And I just talked about that in another video. If you do that, okay, the universe is going to give you a giftie, or a partnership's going to come along that is going to make you realize that you did the right thing. So take your time. If the universe if things feel like they have stalled out right now, the divine is trying to tell you that it's still trying to bring the right things and the right people and the right situations into your life. And while you're trying to figure that out, if other people, especially people that just came into your life, and I have this same situation, and I already did a reading for me, and I got for a personal reading, I got something similar. So I can only assume that a lot of us are going through the same types of things right now. Because when you're a healer, and you are working on healing yourself, and you're wanting to help other people, sometimes while you're still working on yourself, you reach out and you keep trying to help other people so much to the point where you find you are languishing. Please make sure that you look at that fine line between discernment, what you need and what someone else needs. Like I recently had a situation where it seemed like everybody got what they needed, but I ended up with not what I needed, and I ended up sitting back going, well, I still need this and this, but yet this one and this one and this one got everything they needed, but I still need this, this, and this for me. So I found myself without what I needed. Does that make sense? Something, I overgave again. So And I'm still working on my own healing. So on this journey of healing for yourself, you have to make sure that you use your discernment and don't overgive. And if some people fall off to the side, maybe you just needed to learn a lesson, or maybe you just needed to realize that you can only give so much. Okay? So look out for that when other people want to put you out. And your first response is, okay, let me do that. And then all of a sudden you go, well, wait a minute. I just did this for you, and now I don't have this. Does that make sense? Make sure that you're going along with what the universe is trying to tell you, because you can't help people so much that you have nothing left of yourself. You have to be in a good position yourself to be able to help people. Or maybe you're trying to help too many people. Okay? So, folks, you just remember that you have to have your own self taken care of first. And rather that be your kids, somebody at work, or somebody, around you needs help, and you decide to help them, then all of a sudden, instead of you helping them, you realize, oh, wait a minute, they got this, this, and this for themselves, but they couldn't even give me gas money. Or, she could have caught a ride with this person to work because I don't come in till this time, and because I go in later, you know what I'm saying? I'm now making 4 extra trips to, even if it's right around the corner, Don't let someone use up all your resources. And if people get mad because you can only do so much, you can only do what you can do, folks. Okay? And if you, also the universe is saying that there's still some things being set into place. So just keep that in mind, okay? In the end, the universe is going to reward you, because you can only give what you can give. And I too keep running into this same lesson. And I did a reading for myself before this and got something similar. And so I focused on the healers of the world. And folks, some of y'all are going through the same thing. So it's just like I heard recently in a tarot reading, one of my favorite tarot readers, she said, people are saying they're copying me. But she said, I think we're all just picking up on the same energies. So take care of yourself. Whether it's your children, family, friends, whatever, only give what you can give. Don't let someone stress you out. The universe will reward you for that, because you have to find that fine line between giving and becoming an enabler. Okay? So that's the message for the healers today. And I just think we're all going through similar things. And folks, the universe, the veil between the worlds is thin. And I don't know what's coming about, but the universe is just kind of taking its time right now and putting things into place for us all. So that's my reading for this week. I don't know. I'm going to try to upload this today. It's Sunday. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but our Wi-Fi has just really been sucky. So I apologize for that, guys. And we've been having a lot of high winds here. So, okay. I hope this helps somebody. And love yourself first, guys, and then you have love to give. Lana Scott Lighthouse.